Good morning, guys. It is early and I need to go to the gym. And I thought, you know what? Let me show you how I do my gym makeup. It's very natural, very easy. And I think today's one of those days. I'm just feeling like I've had a good few days with zero makeup on and I'm just feeling like I just want to reintroduce it to my face a little bit. I actually already have my moisturizer on and I have my SPF on. So I'm going to go straight in with some primer. Let me see what I'm going to use today. I'm just going to use my Milk Hydro Grip. Do I want to use that? No, actually I'm going to use this. I'm going to use my Refy Blur and Hydrate Face Primer. Okay, this has got like a metal tip, so it's quite cooling. I think that's the reason I went for this. So I'm just going to add a little bit. You really actually don't need a lot of this. And then I'm just going to use the cooling tip to just spread this over. I kind of don't go directly under the eye, but I do kind of like take it along that eye contour. How is everyone's morning going, wherever you are in the world? How has your morning been, or evening, wherever you are? So I've got a busy day today. I am going to be going to the gym. That's why I want to kind of get this out of the way now. Go to the gym and then I forgot how nice this makes your skin feel. It's very like velvety. So yeah, I'm going to go to the gym. Excuse my hair. I haven't even styled it or nothing. I need to do that later. So I'm going to go to the gym and then come back, have my breakfast. I'm probably going to need to sit down and rest a little bit after the gym because this is a full body I'm doing today. And then, do you actually want to see some of my routine? Do you want to? Maybe I'll film some of it and add it to the end of the video. I don't know, maybe I will. We'll see. If there's no one in the gym, then I will. Oh my God, these things are so annoying. The only thing that annoys me in gym tops is the padding, because it just goes, sometimes it goes up too high and then sometimes it goes up too high and then it just looks like everything's placed in a very odd position. But anyway, this is actually a really good set. It's from H&M. And I actually think out of all of the ones I have, it's one of the best. My favorite one is Women's Best because it really just is so like strong in terms of like holding everything in. And yeah, it really gives you a lot of support. That's the word I was looking for, support. This one is kind of medium support, I would say, light to medium, but it still is so comfy. It's great for like things like Pilates and stuff. But for the gym, yeah, it's really good. The leggings are great. I even wear them on non-gym days. What did I say? I was going to tell you what I was doing today. Yeah, and then later on, when I get back from the gym and I have my breakfast, then I've got loads to film today. So I've got a lot of fashion stuff to film and some unboxing. God, I'm tired. You could tell like it's early, right? Okay, next, let's get some tinted moisturizer on. This is generally what I apply on a gym day. I don't ever put foundation on. So I'm going to put some of my Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer on. This is in 3W Palomino. Get my BK Beauty 106 brush. Just take this through the center. I honestly do not need a lot in terms of like, I'm really not fussed about. I'm just gonna put a light layer there because I actually am gonna put my cap on. I shouldn't have even put anything there, to be fair. I don't know why I did that. Okay, just take this along the edges. That's enough. Honestly, you just need the smallest amount. You're going to the gym, not to an event. So now, when it comes to concealer, I don't use like my usual kind of like concealer, which is my Tarte Shape Tape or Too Faced. Reason being is because it's just way too much for the gym. So what I have started recently doing, if I need, sorry guys, I've only had one coffee this morning. That should be enough, but clearly not. So recently what I've been doing is using this, my Herborian CC cream for the eyes. And it's actually really good. What I do is I put this on the back of my hand and then I get my sponge, my beauty blender. And then I just, see how it goes on white because it is actually a white cream. But it actually is something that kind of adapts to your skin color. So you'll see it now kind of slowly as you blend it. See what I mean? It's not white anymore. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of it on my eyelids. I really hope there's no one downstairs in the gym. I go to the gym in my building, and normally every time I go, there's like not really anyone there, and if they are, they're just doing their own thing in the corner. But it's not a big gym, so there's like only one Smith machine and stuff, and like one rack of dumbbells and one bench, so it's a bit annoying. But the other day I went, and I was just thinking, should I use a pressed powder? Yeah. The other day I went and someone was there using it, and it was like, oh my god, it completely threw me off because I had to just do things back to front because she was on the bench, and then I was like, oh, it's really annoying. So it was just a bit of a weird, it's not in the order that I would have done things. Anyway, I'm feeling considerably tired today, I've noticed, which I'm just hoping I get that strength in the gym because, oh god, what is this? It's hair. Because I want to be able to, well, I'm doing progressive overload, so I need to either increase my reps or increase my weights. And I don't think I'm in the state to increase weights. So it may just be 1 or 2 reps that I increase it by, but it's fine. Okay, so let's get this down. Now, what I do usually do is I don't contour and do all of that business, but I do put a tiny bit of blush on because it just brings some color. Otherwise I look really pale. So let's do this one, which is a very natural one. My Road Pocket Blush. It's one of my favorites, and my 15 brush. And then I just get this onto the cheeks here. It just kind of breaks up the whole base because most of the time when you're not doing a lot on your face, such as like eye makeup and all that stuff, the minute you apply a base, whether it is just a tinted moisturizer, it can end up, oh, I've done this twice. You know when you just scrape a bit of the edge off and it's just messy? So now I've got a chunk of Road Pocket Blush. Yeah, when you usually do your base, even if it is a tinted moisturizer on its own, it can immediately make you look flat and pale. So you do want to bring some color back to your skin. So adding a tiny bit of blush can just break that up a bit. So I'm just going to get rid of this creasing that I've got on my lids because obviously we want to set that bit. Now I've got my Huda Easy Bake pressed powder in banana bread. I do really like this. For a pressed powder, it really does help to actually genuinely set. So I'm very impressed by it. Let's get rid of any creasing here. I haven't got, obviously, like you can see anyway, compared to my usual kind of makeup, I clearly have not focused on coverage. And normally the coverage that I require, or that is a priority for me, is my under eye area. So you can see that clearly it's not as, you know, what it is like usually. So then I get my bigger brush, which is my Hourglass Veil brush. And then I just put this down the center. I get a brow pencil today, and I'll be honest, when I go to the gym, if I do put a little bit of makeup on, I use the products, like I'll use obviously my tinted moisturizer and stuff, but I use like stuff like when I'm doing my brows and things like that, I'll use products that I've got spare that I don't usually use on a day-to-day basis, purely because I feel like it doesn't kind of last as long, doesn't stay fresh as long. This is a Kosas Brow Pop. I also don't feel like I get a super precise finish with it. Like the transfer of pigment isn't as easy as other pencils that I use, so I generally tend to use this because I'm not so fussed about creating, you know, an amazing brow. So I just kind of shape them out. Just very lightly. Do you know what I want to do today? It's a Sunday, so this probably won't even go out. I don't even know what day this is going to go out. So as I'm filming this, it is a Sunday and I am doing some work because Bobby is away. So while he's away, I'm just trying to keep myself a bit busy. So I might as well try and get ahead with some work. See what I mean? I don't do my brows like this, like so, I don't know, it's just not my usual brow. But anyway, right, let's curl my lashes. I do not put mascara on, but I do curl my lashes. So yeah, I just thought I'll get some work done, even though it is a Sunday. And then I'll chill in the afternoon. But do you know what I want to do this afternoon? I want to watch an old movie. I think I might put on Dirty Dancing. I absolutely love that movie. And I love the music from it. So I might actually watch that. Okay, got my Dual Lip Maximizer. I only put the smallest amount on, and I always put it on in the center. I'm not that person that wears gloss all the way up to the lip line. Also, I'm not that gloss person. This is not for gloss. This is actually for hydration because I think it's the best thing ever. Okay, I've got my MAC pencil in Cool Spice. Honestly, make it so light. And I think that's okay for the gym, right? I mean, honestly, it's just the gym. My hair is an absolute mess. It just looks so, it's just... Okay, so basically I'm growing it. And remember I had it cut recently where like a little while back where it's super short and it was like, I had like, it, you know, even the hairdresser was like using a razor to really give me that. It was very short, like it was like a boy cut. It was a pixie cut, right? Not like super short pixie cut, but it was like a long pixie cut, if that makes sense, right? So I had that done and I absolutely loved it. Oh my God, it was so easy. And it's the shortest I've ever been, but it was so fun. And I really enjoyed it. And you can see some of my like videos on Instagram where it's like super short and yeah, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna grow it and just see. I know that's gonna happen. I'm gonna get so fed up of it, I'm gonna cut it again, right? So anyway, now it's back to like short, but the problem is because when you cut it in a pixie cut, there's a lot of not layering, but you know, it's short hair. So like the shortest was like there, I think, and then slowly it's grown. So when my hairdresser cut my hair recently and I said, look, just cut it straight because I want to grow it back into like a straight cut bob. So she's cut it straight, but it's not straight because, well, she's done it straight, but basically because I've still got long, like short hair in here, like look like that. It won't be at the front, it's more at the back that it was short. So it's not kind of like, so like, for example, the shortest bit is there. So it's not a straight cut yet. So I've got, so even the ends, they're quite like that. So yeah, so it's not a proper shortcut. So I'm waiting for it to get to a point where it's like a nice razor straight. That's not a word. It's like a straight line. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, guys, I'm so not with it today. So not with it today. So anyway, so I'm gonna head to the gym now, but that's what I'm doing with my hair. And you know, sometimes I get fed up and then I just cut it because I just can't be bothered with it. But let's see how long I can grow it. I want to really see if I can grow this to maybe, wait for it, maybe like here? I've not had my hair that long for so long. My hair has been so short for so long that I think I would look very weird with long hair now. And by the way, when I was like younger in my 20s, I had like long hair and it was like, I had like really nice layered long hair and I used to big waves and stuff. I loved big hair. Like, you know, that whole like Texas hair look, like the Texas waves, that's what I used to have and I loved it. And I was really good at styling it that way too, but I don't think I could handle that today. But when I look back, it suited me then. But when I, like the me today, you know, I'm a very different person and I don't know, I just don't feel like that is me, but let's see, I might grow it a little bit. Enough that I could, you know, maybe do a bun. How about that? Let's see how that works, right? That would be nice. So yeah, let's see how long I last and how patient I can be with this. But anyway, I just wanted to show you a very simple, very easy base that I do. You saw me at the beginning, a little bit dead, kind of still a little bit dead, I'm not gonna lie, inside. But I am heading to the gym now and I just wanted you to know how you could do a very, very simple, easy base. I hope you guys have the best day ever and I am gonna go get my day done and then sit down and watch some Dirty Dancing and relax. So I'm sending you lots of love. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button because it means you won't miss my next one. I'm very switched on the others. This is a very relaxed video. So anyway, I'll see you on the next one.